morning. It is Tuesday, May 23rd, and I'm gonna start my day out with some admin. Once I get that done, I will be sharpening a lovely little straight razor. Get that sharpened for that customer, let him know it's all ready. And then I will move on to continuing handle shapings on 3 paring knives and American Heritage utility knife. When I get those all ready, I will pick this one up. So the sheaths came in for a couple of Stevens knives on Saturday, so I switched gears and got this one all hand sanding. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mimic something Daniel's been doing to brass, and I'm going to groove this up with a little dimple tool and just give it some texture right up there. Do that, sharpen it, get it in stock, and then also we'll just see what else I work on, see how much more time I have than just that stuff right there. But that may take me all day. So that's it for me for today. Here's what Josh has going on today.
Hey guys, so on Saturday, I got this handle glued up. No, the knife isn't glued into the handle. I just can't get it out at the moment. I'm gonna have to use the vise to get that out. Probably shaping this today, and I'm going to be doing some sharpening for hopefully a few of our industry guys, because it is Tuesday and that means it's Industry Tuesday. So half off sharpening for all industry, culinary industry professionals, and hopefully we'll see a lot of that today. I know we just sold a handmade today that I needed to ship out, and I'm going to be putting an edge or refining the edge on this axe that a customer had ordered. We do not like sending out dull knives, so that's what we will do for you, the customer, to ensure you have a sharp edge on a new knife or axe. That is all I've got going on today. Here is Daniel with what he has.
Hey y'all, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world, I have got most of my batch hand sanded. These are 2 of the 3 rehandles I'm doing. This is the 3rd. I'll be finishing this up. And then on to steak knives. Those will go into stock, put edges on everything, and then or sharpen these guys and then put edges on those. And then on to another refurb and custom I've got for this month. I'm gonna try and knock that out. I'm waiting on some material for one of the other customs, the longer slicer. I was pairing up with the stock slicer I did last week, but that's gonna be put on hold till I grab that. When I do, that will then be put back into the green stuff as far as going on it. And then I've got a couple of casted refurbs that I've got to work on. That's a lot going on today, along with whatever else comes in. And like Josh mentioned, Industry Sharpening Tuesday. So hopefully that's a very busy day for us there. Otherwise, we're in the showroom with our guy, Josh. What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, so today, like Russell was saying, I want to just shift over here for a second. Here are those sheaths that Russell was talking about for Stevens knives. They are looking very nice. A few of them have some edge coat gradients to them, which is really cool, and a really cool snap to them.
And these are done by TC Customs here in Houston, or a little bit outside if I'm not mistaken, but they are made here locally.
All right, now getting into our new stock. This is yet another case knife. Like I said, we have a few. So this is going to be our last one that I will be covering. This is the Case Mini Copper Lock. No, the lock is not made out of copper. Yes, the liners are made out of copper. They just call it that because it rolls off the tongue easy, I assume. But this knife is made out of true sharp high carbon steel. Very easy to sharpen it in the outdoors or just in a very in a tight situation. If you want to sharpen your knife, it's very easy to sharpen the steel. And the copper lock is more of a back lock, so it's a very simple yet elegant knife with some nickel silver on the palm line bolster. Pretty cool slip joint.
Right on. In stock?
It is in stock.
Great. All right, guys, we'll wrap that up for today. Appreciate you joining us this week. Hope you all had a great weekend, and we'll start this off and see you on the next one. Peace.
Good morning is Wednesday, May 24th, and yesterday I got this one finished up a little bit more. So if you can see, not really being able to see it much, but I dimpled everything in here. Really like how it looks. It's just not looking very good on the camera. I decided not to do this other one just because it is a little bit snaggy. Technical term there, very technical. So I'm not gonna do the one that's gonna get hit more just because I didn't like the feel of it, but I love the look. So I'm gonna finish getting some of the solder off from around the guard and get an edge on that one, and that will be in stock later this week, and then I'll start working on one of the other ones that also have a brand new and shiny sheath. So that's it from me for today. Here's Josh.
Hey guys, so yesterday I got a ton of Spyderco in, and you guys will be seeing that later on in the showroom. But I also was able to bring this handle down shape. I really like this handle material. I'll show you the pretty side. This is a box elder burl with a resin interruption and a Kieranite bolster. So that's a really cool handle material right there. And I'll be chamfering this up and hopefully getting it finished by today. If we're not flooded with customers like we always are. So that's my day. Here's Daniel with what he has.
Hey y'all, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world. I've got the 4 steak knives all hand sanded. I'm not buffing them just yet because I've still got this last rehandle. I got this up to a little bit, about midway through hand sanding. We had a good amount of sharpening yesterday. We appreciate a lot of our industry people who came in and helped get their stuff taken care of on Tuesdays for half off. It's one of the things we're trying to grow and get out there here in Houston. But that is the majority part of my day. I will finish that up and then get over to my refurb and custom like I talked to you guys about yesterday. That's going to be what I do along with whatever else comes in as usual. But like Josh said earlier, we're going to go ahead and go into the showroom now and show you some of the new Spyderco. So without further ado, our buddy Josh.
Hey guys, so like I said, new Spydercos are in. These are brand new to the shop. These are the Paramilitary 2 and the Para 3 in Digi Camo on natural G10. So this is the Paramilitary 2. It has a really nice compression lock. You just press that little tab down there and open it up like that. It has a really good choke. I like the Paramilitary 2 and the Para 3 because it has a really nice choke up right here with this jimping. So you can really pinch that knife. And the ergonomics on it are fantastic. I've found myself many a times debating whether I should get one of these. So that's the Paramilitary 2. This is the Para 3. And they are both in S45, CPM S45VN.
Right on, both in stock?
They are both in stock.
Perfect. All right, guys, that'll wrap us up for today. We've got a lot more Spyderco to go through with you this week, as well as whatever else comes in, so make sure you're staying tuned. Liking, subscribing, commenting, doing whatever it is you can to get in contact with us. We appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.
Good morning is Thursday, May 25th, and today I will be working on this knife. So need to do a bit of work on the guard. There's a bunch of solder here from when we attached the guard. I'll start there and then round off all the corners and take it all the way up. Hopefully I can get it to hand sanding before the end of the day. That way I can get it in stock today or tomorrow. Good time. So this is another one of Stevens. We did have the sheath made here locally, so we didn't make it, but beautiful quality sheath. T's doing some great work for us at this point. Still fully handmade. He's out in Cyprus, so he's still local to Houston, and just absolutely love being able to get knives done without investing the time for the sheaths and still being able to have a great product. So look for that one coming up, and here's Daniel for what he's got going on.
Hey y'all, just to get caught up with what's going on in my world, I've got all of the refurb and the steak knives buffed. I've got these 3 basically done, sharpened. I've got to get on the edges for the steak knives. Yesterday we had a Yojimbo come in with some pretty bad rust in the joint, so we're doing a spot treatment on that. I'm gonna run through one more cycle when I get off here and get that put together pretty fairly quickly. And then on to the steak knives. I've got the cigar box that we use with a nice piece of wood in there, slotted for all of them. Once I get the edges on those steak knives, we'll go ahead and get them in stock. And then on to the other things that I've talked about with you already for the past couple of days this week. That, along with whatever else comes in, will be the majority of my day, guys. So whatever comes in, we'll hopefully talk about tomorrow. But other than that, we're going in the showroom with our guy, Russell. What's up, bud?
It's good. So going with the theme of, we got a bunch of new Spydercos in. We have 2 more pair of 3s. So this is one of the lightweight versions, still with the compression lock. This was in CTS BD1N and with a black coated blade. And then we have the other lightweight version. This is one of the special ones. This is CPM SPY27 or SPY27, which is a steel exclusive to Spyderco. Both lightweight, both compression locks, and just well, if my fingers don't get in the way, just beautiful actions. I do like their compression lock. So yeah, so those are in stock and ready to go. Take a look if you're in the market for a pair of 3 lightweight.
Right on, guys. All right, we'll wrap up here. See you guys on the next one tomorrow. Take care. Peace.
Good morning. It's Friday, May 27th, and today I will be working on this guy. So this is the last of the 3 knives that Steven had gotten almost done. We got sheaths made by TC Customs here locally, and I will finish this one up. So when we peened this bit over, it kind of created a little edge right here, so we need to clean that all up so it doesn't cut the leather sheath, and then just finish it the way I've been doing the others. But then taking some of the tape off, we're seeing some funkiness under there, so I will be repolishing this. It looks like this was originally a sandblasted finish, so I'll take the tape off and deal with that first before I do anything else on the handle to make sure it'll all be okay, and then go from there. This is really the only one I'll be working on today because Kershaw and Case just came in. We'll give you a little teaser of those and then be showing you those as we get them in stock. So that'll be the bulk of my day. Here's Daniel with what he's got going.
Hey y'all, just get caught up on what's going on in my world. I have got the steak knives all taken care of. I will show those on a later date, but I've got a custom I will be getting up to heat treat hopefully, and then I will go ahead and get to a couple of refurbs. I forgot to bring one down that's a pretty simple-ish re-handle that's going to be a hidden tang, and then I've got the casted knives that I've got to work on as well. One of them we're going to need to recast, so if I can start with that, that'd be great. Otherwise, that'll be the majority of my day, as well as whatever else comes in. But we're going to go ahead, like Russell said, go into the new showroom, not the old showroom, because we have a little bit of things in here to also bring in. But we're here with Russell.
Hey,
what's up, bud?
It's good. So today, back in stock, we have the Ikuchi and the Smock. So these are both Spydercos, and they're knives that we sell fairly well, but they're lesser known. So the Smock is carbon fiber CPM S30V, and it's got a flipper tab, but it's an unusual flipper tab, and then it's got a button for the lock there. Ikuchi, very similar. G10 as opposed to carbon fiber, also in CPM S30V, and it's got this little wheel flipper back here, and it just works beautifully. And then the compression lock, and if you watch, that hole literally meets up with that hole, so you can see all the way through the knife. Just kind of cool. So those are back in stock. Love having those guys in just because they are unique Spydercos.
Right on. All right, guys, that'll wrap us up for today. We've got one more day to wrap up the week. We'll talk to you then.
Good morning. It's Saturday, May 27th, and today I will finally get these paring knives down to shape. So I got some good work done on the drop point hunter I was working on yesterday. We'll show you that next week. But I also got a lot of inventory done, so I did not work on these at all yesterday. So the 3 paring knives and the American Heritage Utility, I will try to get down to shape today, or at least a whole lot closer, because we do have more inventory to do as well today. So that's really all I got going on for today, and here's Daniel with what he's got going.
Hey y'all, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world. I got a few things on the table right now. So that rehandle that I told you about, the little simple rehandle hidden tang, I've got that glued up, ready to go. It is a piece of darker spalted pecan that we're using there. I'll be rounding that up, getting it ready for hand sanding. And then I've got one of the casted refurbs that we've been working on. I've got the other one recasted upstairs. I need to go check on it, make sure it's all good. This tang is sideways instead of front and back, which is what we're used to a lot of the times. And so this handle has to be put on a little bit differently. I'll basically get the measurements and kind of dimensions for the profile of it and then bring it down to that. And then I've got my next custom in line. I'm waiting on materials for that longer slicer. And now I've moved on to this guy, so I'm gonna probably get him drilled and ground on, and the rest of these pretty progressed forward. That will be the majority of my day, along with whatever else comes in. And without further ado, let's go into the new showroom and see what our guy Russell has. What's up, buddy?
Hey, it's good. Okay, so continuing with new Kershaws in stock. So we had one of these Kershaw's with our first Spyderco order, and we haven't had one in a while, so we got another one. So this is a karambit. It's a backlock. It's in VG10 with a coating, and it's got the Emerson wave. So very fast deployment, just great little self-defense knives in black G10. And then we also have the Chaparral in Raffir Noble, which is this handle material. So this is one of the limited time, it's not quite a sprint run, it's just limited produce backlock, and this is in CTX XHP, say that 5 times real fast. So just a nice small knife, you can choke up on it, just nice little also backlock, just a cool little knife. Check them both out, they're already on the website.
Awesome. All right, guys. That'll wrap us up for the week. We appreciate you coming in and checking us out. If you have any questions, make sure you're hitting us up the best way you can. Commenting, DMing, phone call, however you'd like to, email. Make sure you're liking, subscribing. Have a great weekend and a great holiday weekend at that. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, y'all. Peace.